Well, good morning and welcome to this week's edition of Coffee with a Coach. This week I'd like to talk to you about something called a SMART goal. Now recently a lot of people have been talking about SMART goals. In fact, one company is interested in having me come over and actually do a workshop about SMART goals. But a SMART goal is an excellent tool to have. First thing you got to know about SMART goals is the SMART actually stands for something, but for you to have a really good SMART goal, it's got to tie into something even bigger. Now what I did this year is I decided for my own professional development I would set up a SMART goal. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through my SMART goal and give you some idea of how you can set SMART goals not only for your own personal development, but maybe more importantly, your professional development. So in my case, you know what I do. I travel around the country most every week teaching management workshops. And so my overall outcome, this is what I'm looking for, is this. And it says here, and this is what I wrote, I want to be more professionally developed, able to cite specific research, more knowledgeable about my field of study, and conversant in other fields. People will refer to me as, quote, the guy who knows a lot about a lot of different things. So that's kind of how I make my money. So here's my goal. Now, you start with the S. The S stands for specific. So here's mine. It says, this year I will increase my professional knowledge by increasing the amount of books I'm reading. That's very specific. But it's not enough. You have to go to the next step, which is the M in SMART. M stands for measurable. So here's my measurable. I will read one book each week this year. These books will be from my field of study and include management, career development, communication, personality and motivation or skills in teaching, speaking, running a business in, or consulting in these fields. I will allow myself to read one popular novel each quarter. 2 books in each quarter will be of a spiritual nature. 1 will be self-help. So you see, it's measurable. There's a way that I can actually measure what I'm doing so I know I'm hitting my goal. But that's not the only letter. The A stands for aligned. Now what's it aligned with? Well, let me tell you what mine is. It says this goal is aligned with my chosen field of organizational development, career development. In other words, I'm doing it for a purpose. It's got something bigger it lines up to. And then there's the R. The R stands for realistic. And it says here, and I wrote this, it's realistic, absolutely. With the amount of travel time I do, and if I choose to read rather than turn on the TV, it's certainly realistic. And then there's the last one, the T in SMART, which stands for time boundedness. It says here my goal, and it'll be for this year from January to December. So it's very, very specific, and it's also a way I can measure. And for my own accountability, and this is what I add on the bottom of mine, is that I will do additional blog posts and email blasts with a book summary. And so that's what I've been doing, is a book report. You see, anybody can just set up goals, but a goal without a specific plan to get it done is nothing but a dream. SMART goals done correctly can help you actually realize that dream. So this week, take a look at what you're actually doing and see if you can set up a SMART goal. Remember, specific, measurable, aligned, realistic, and time-boundedness. Hopefully that's helpful for you. It's really been beneficial for me. Take a look and work on it this week. Have an awesome week. And I'll see you next time on Coffee with a Coach. Bye-bye.